Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is my first ever journal with me video, which I'm really excited about because I've been journaling a lot over the last year and I'm starting up a new journal. This journal is going to be a media journal, so it's going to be reading, film, TV, as well as music. And today is going to be part one because honestly, it's going to take me quite a while to set it all up. So I thought I'd split this into a few parts. So today is part one. We're going to set up some of the reading journal pages today, and then there'll probably be a part two of reading journal pages. And then I'll have another part where I set up all the film stuff. Once I've kind of done everything, I can also do like a bit of a flip through video so you can kind of see how it all actually ends up looking and how it's all going to work. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've been journaling for the last year, and the journal that I did last year was very much a mix of everything. It was very like scrapbooky with like my own personal memories, as well as kind of like tracking the reading and like album releases and stuff like that. But this year I really wanted to have two separate journals, one that I can share online with all of you guys. So this is just a journal I got from Amazon, and I'll link it down below if you want to get the same one. Honestly, it's just a it's by the brand Otagami. It's just like a standard A5 dotted journal. And the first page we're going to be doing is the title page. Now, you'll see that I've kind of done all these little masking tape things. I would definitely recommend this if you're starting out by doing your journaling and you want to kind of like map out where you want things to go. This sort of thing is really helpful because it doesn't end up leaving a mark, but it is really good at just being able to like write on the page to kind of like signify what it is that you want on each page. And definitely when I'm kind of like first setting up a journal, it can be really good to lay out what you want to do on each page so that you can kind of get an idea as to how it's all going to work. So I'm going to do my title page. Now, I really don't know what to do with this, to be honest. This is one that I feel very inadequate for, but I'm thinking of doing basically these two as my base pages, my base kind of colors, and then I want to do these two on the top. If you're wondering where like these origami pages that I've got are, they're just from Søstrene Grene. They sell like quite a few origami packs. I've got two of them, and yeah, they're really good for lots of different paper. It's also really good because the paper is super thin, so definitely look out for origami paper. It's really good if you're trying to do this scrapbooking style because the paper is super thin, and I really like all the patterns. Like literally I would use any of these patterns. So yeah, really cute. Okay, let's actually get into it. I'll talk to you in a second. So this is where we're at the moment. So I've just set these up. I think this page I'm going to leave blank because I think I'm going to put a picture of myself or something. So I'm going to leave this one for now because I think I'm going to do that another time, but you'll see that in my flip through anyway. And then this page is where I want to actually do like my title page. And this is where I don't really know the best way of doing it. I do have these stamps that I might end up using. I think that could be really cute. So I might go down that route and kind of do a stamp thing. But again, this is gonna take ages. This is why, guys, this is why I said we need to do this over several videos, because this is literally gonna take me forever. And it's already starting to get dark. But I think this is what I'm gonna try and do. And then yeah, let's just see how we get on with it. okay, that is my title page done. Like I said, I will do something else on this page, but I think this looks really cute. And yeah, I feel like that is a good place to start at least. Okay, and now let's actually get into the proper, I'll make sure all of this is like better stuck down potentially, because that is peeling up a little bit. Oh, that looks so cute. Okay. Oh, okay, so next up I've got my bookshelf spread, which you probably have seen a million people do, but yes, I'm also going to be doing it. I've already I don't know if you can even see, yeah, you can a little bit. So I've already traced out roughly in pencil what I want to do for that. And then this is my 10 books I want to read in 2026. Instead of doing like 26 books I want to read in 2026, I decided to just keep it to 10 this year, because last year I did 25 books, and to be fair, I think I did end up reading like 18 of them. But honestly, 25 is just way too high of a number considering how much I actually read in a year. So I thought I'd just do 10, and it meant I was able to be like really, really picky and really specific. I do have a few like honorable mentions, but these are the 10 that I really want to do. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get these set up, and yeah, another time lapse. So I've left a few gaps where basically I want to add some sort of like decoration or something. So I have left a few gaps because last time I did the spread, it was just books and there were kind of like no gaps for fillers. So this time I've like left more gaps for that. I will like properly fill this in and like color it in and everything, but that's at least like the setup of that one. And then yeah, I will be filling that in properly. And then this one, let's just do the setup as this one as well. Okay, so this is another spread done. I think I'm happy with this. Honestly, these ink things are so messy. It's literally got it all over my fingers as well, which does not help. So this is going to be for the 10 books that I really want to read this year. So I've got slots for 10 books, and then these boxes are so that I can tick them off once I've finished one. And then this is going to be for all the books that I read in the year, and I've got a little genre key. So every time I read a book, I will be filling out with the title and whatever, I will colour in with whatever genre it is. And then I've left these spots because I do want to add in a few like accessories to it, but I'm going to do that another time, I think, because if you can tell by the lighting, the sun has literally set. Like, it's so dark outside now. Luckily I've got the light on. But yeah, I think I'm going to do like one more spread, and then I think we're going to leave it for now. I think we'll do one more double spread together now, and then I think that will be it for today. So if you do enjoy this video, do please subscribe so that you can see when I post my next journal with me video. But yeah, let's get into doing this spread. This is going to be my reading log, and then I'm also going to have a separate section for DNFs. Basically, the way that I did it last time is I had all of them in the same thing, and I just didn't like the way it worked. Like, it just didn't work for me. I prefer having a separate section for my DNFs. I do like to keep track of them and I like to be aware of them, but I didn't really like having them in my reading log because it just didn't really make much sense. So yeah, let's do this reading log, and then I think this will be our last spread for today. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is my reading log spread. So I'm going to put the number of book that it is out of like however many books I've read that year. I'm then going to do the title, the date that I read it, and then the star rating. And then I've got that again here. And then for the DNFs, I've got the number again, the title, the date, and then I've got the pages, because sometimes I DNF a book literally like 200 pages in. So I think it's quite useful to kind of see like how much of a shot did I actually give it. Some books I literally DNF after like 30 pages. Other books I DNF after like over 100. So I thought that was a useful thing to look at. So I'll leave you with the flip through, and if you like this content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!